Might even be able to get the actual desktop to work tonight. Maybe not. Quite possibly one of the most amazing times I've had and honorable things I've done trapping related. I really thought it was a toss up between being asked to do a demo with the NTA or having Mark ride with me today. So it was pretty amazing. It was really, really amazing. This won't be a long live either. We're gonna. So, hey, Country Style, how we doing? Logan, what's up, man? Just an awesome day. An awesome day. Jeep fam, how we doing, buddy? How we doing, boss? It was just so cool to meet him and see him. Mark, Gunshot Freedom, Anthony, Don. Thanks, Anthony. I appreciate it, bud. Sorry I missed your call the other day. I was in the middle of talking to somebody, working one of my markets, but Josh, yeah, it was an awesome day. I'm just glad I actually had a decent season or a decent day that produced. That was my biggest worry. I want to make sure it was a good day that was worth him driving 5 hours to get here. AKW. No, it was an awesome day. An awesome day. I'm not even sure what I'm up to right now. Yeah, Myron, I don't feel too bad. I'm a little tired. I definitely sleep harder now than I ever do all year long. Ruben. Oh, I got you, Anthony. AKW, I haven't even watched the political stuff. Ben. Logan, not really. That's not my thing, buddy. I'm sure some people in the chat here can help you with some footholds for sure. Jason. Yeah, Joel. He is. I've met him before at conventions, but he meets and knows so many people. But just it was so cool because you never know what someone's like behind the scenes. Is this guy someone that puts on an act and doesn't really personalize with people? But no, he was very personal. You could tell he truly loves trapping. It was amazing. Oh yeah, Myron, those things are awesome. Jason, I've been told that. So I thought it was across the country, I guess in a way, but not across the country, but across my state anyway. My 3XL coon and bigger are prime right now, unless it's a female that was milking late. Ours are awesome. I shouldn't say awesome. They're good. They're not great, but they're good. He is in my eyes. Oh, there you go. There you go, Jeep fam. Good deal. I she'll be able to get out there and try. No, it was a good day, a good rebound day. We ended up with 62 coon. I had 35 yesterday, plus 84. I think I'm at 181 right now, so I'm happy with that. Not where I want to be. I should be around 220 to 250 right now, but the line's it's weird. It's really acting funny. So I'm hoping tonight should be a really good night. We finally got our first overcast skies of this full moon. I'm really optimistic for tomorrow. I'm really optimistic. Oh, I know, Anthony. It's not going that fast, but it's still going quick enough. Versus the ones that say 950. This is a lot better. There you go, Jeep fam. That'll be awesome, buddy. That'll be awesome. country. I know most states are open right now. There's a few that still aren't, but most of them are open. Hi, baby. Come on. Yeah. I'm not too worried about Anthony. It does the job. Yeah, I seen that, Mark. Yeah, it'll be setting Friday. It's kind of crazy. You watch everyone start trapping across the country, and it really gets your blood flowing. Oh, that's nice, G fam. That's nice. It was a good day, guys. I'm happy with it. We said a lot of fresh stuff yesterday. I know I didn't get a lot of footage for the episode today, um, but I just, you know, I pretty much let Mark have the show. I did some filming when he wasn't, he was filming the other side or something. Uh, but tomorrow will be just me again, so we'll hit it pretty hard again with the filming. Hoping for a big day tomorrow with everything going on. Hey, 3:30. How we doing, boss? Yeah, I heard you guys getting cold up there. I heard you guys are getting cold, so it seems like you guys get pretty much what, a week or two at most for your water season before you freeze up. I'm doing all right, Jeep fam. I'm not quite where I want to be, but I'm doing all right. Oh, Jane, yeah. Okay, yeah. It's a blast. It's a blast. Yeah, I figured it wasn't much 3:30. I appreciate you stopping in, man. I really do. Uh, don't catch you on these lives very often, but it's fun to talk to other people on these things. Me and Trapper Jay were talking about your videos where you've got disgruntled landowners approaching you. He asked if I had any issues with it, and I said, yeah, I've had issues with it, but I'm still not instinctively turning the camera on when it happens. I'm used to just, all right, here we go. I should turn the camera on just to listen at least. Um, but I never do. I'm not to that instinctive turn the camera on when something crazy is happening yet, but maybe one day, maybe one day. Yeah, Chad, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Oh, I appreciate it, 3:30. I appreciate it. How's everything going up there? Are you gonna try to hit it hard before everything freezes up then? Ruben, I don't know, man. Next gen's on fire right now. That kid's young and he's got more drive than I've ever seen in anybody. He's over 300 coon in 3 days, so that kid is on fire. That kid is on fire. Wow, Trapper Bob, you froze out already? No, Lonnie. I do have a job. I'm taking the first 2 weeks off. I'll hit trapping hard for 2 weeks, and then I'll go back to work and I'll have a pretty good work line. I'll have to run in the dark beforehand. Hey, Tony, how we doing, bud? Yeah, my best friend in Alaska, he sent me a Snapchat earlier of a bit cold today, and it was like -4. And I'm like, oh, wow, yeah, you got cold quick. They're going to wait until we get some ice and trap rats and beavers through the ice. Man, that's awesome. I'm hoping, and I don't know if it'll work out yet, but I'm hoping to chase some muskrats here next week. Believe it or not, we are going to be iced up here probably by Saturday. We're going to have ice. Um, things are looking that way. Might not be permanent, but it's gonna be. We're gonna get cold for a while. So once we get a little skim coat of ice on it, I want to chase some muskrat and some farm ponds while running my coon line. So it'll be interesting. Oh yeah, Anthony, for sure. Way too cold already. Yeah. Oh, nice, Tony. Awesome, awesome. No, I'm feeling all right, guys. I'm a little wore out. I need a shower. That's for sure. Um, my Skinner, actually, one thing I do know about running a line like I'm doing or like what Next Gen's doing, don't overdo it because you'll get sick and you're in big trouble. 3:30. I wouldn't say addicted, but I'll tell you what. When I literally had 2 footholds set today, and I caught a coon and a beaver. So I love water trapping. I really do. But our ditches are just so nasty. I struggle with them so bad. Full of erosion rock, and they're 30 feet down, and I just struggle. Yeah, nice. My buddy just caught a bobcat today. The first one he's caught that he's seen in person. Oh no, Tony, he didn't quit me. He wasn't feeling the greatest last night. Went home and got a pretty good fever this morning. So I get it. Life happens. I did what I could tonight. I got a decent amount of them done. And then I'll let him finish up. Hopefully tomorrow. If he doesn't come tomorrow, then I'm gonna be in big trouble. Kansas at 67. Yeah, Jason, our low tonight is 57. So pretty warm, yeah. 67 in the state of Kansas. That's just, man. You'd think you'd be the same as us over there because you're about the same, line across. Country style. Actually 330. If he's still here, he could help you with that. I know people have caught 220s, with caught beaver in 220s, but it's not ideal. 330 is definitely the beaver guy. He could probably fill you in on the pros and cons of that. Right now, 330. So we checked. I think I figured out it was just under 300 traps, like 287 today. What I have staked out right now is just shy of 800. So as this line dies out, I'm adding to it and adding to it and adding to it. We've got a big front coming through Thursday. Thursday, the high of 71, a low of 24. So I'm going to get a lot of stuff staked out here. Well, it's already staked. I'm going to get a lot of stuff set here in the next few days. For dry land trapping, for raccoons, if you don't keep adding or moving, your line dies. That's one of the, I was talking to Mark today about that, the pros and cons of water versus dry land. Water trapping, generally you have smaller coon than average, but you can catch them all year long there. Dry land trapping, it dries out. Like I'll catch a certain amount and then it's just dead, but I have a lot bigger coon. So it's kind of a, double-edged sword. What do you want to choose to go with? Oh, nice, Tony. Yep, there you go. 330 answered the question. You'll get a few beaver, but you end up with more misses. And trap shy beaver. Yeah, trap shy beaver's tough. I do know that. Trap shy beaver, you're in trouble. Work on small beaver if you have. Yeah. So, Ben, here's a thing that's kind of been up in the air, kind of a controversial issue, I guess. In my opinion, for raccoon trapping, and I have a lot of people against me on this that are more knowledgeable than me, but it goes against my experience, so I don't know how to take it. For me, the ideal trapping conditions for raccoon would be a high of like 42, a low of 28. Seems like the coons run like crazy, just awesome, phenomenal. Right now, we're high of 60, low of 35. Everyone's telling me we get this cold snap that's going to last for about a week. Everyone's telling me the coon are going to den up. And that's not my experience. For me, when it gets colder, as long as there's no snow, they're going to move like crazy. The colder it is with no snow, unless you get, into the single digits or teens, but you get 30 degrees, 35 for a high and a low of mid-20s, my experience tells me they're going to run like crazy. But a lot of guys that I've been talking to said, yeah, they're going to den up, they're going to hole up, and I don't know. We're going to see what happens. Hey, Adventurous James, appreciate it, man. Todd, how we doing? Me and Mark got to talk about you a little bit today. That was pretty cool. You're as much as you. Hey, Bubbit, is that what it is? If I'm reading it right. That's cool, man. I wish you luck, buddy. I hope you have a great season. I hope you got somebody helping you out and showing you the learning curves of trapping. And I hope you have a great year, my man. Speak of the devil, here's next gen, the man that's killed over 300 of them in 3 days. I think so too. I really do. No, it is awesome, Todd. We had a great time. I love just talking to Mark about life. You can tell he really is just a people's person. He really, he's not here just to film a show and to make money or anything like that. He really just cares about trapping. And that was awesome to see. That was just amazing. Very glad, very happy he rode with me today. It's still a toss up if that was more of an honor or doing a demo at the NTA. I still haven't figured that out. Everything Outdoors Michigan, what's up? Austin, I've used snares for beaver before, but I prefer right now the TS85s. But I have used snares with pretty good success as well. AKW running 220s for the first time. Awesome. I love 220s. I have a lot of catches in 220, especially this year. The one thing I will tell everybody, just because it's legal doesn't mean it's always right. So be very careful where you put conibears, especially on dry land, no matter what state you're in. Just really, really, really watch it. Todd, we got talking about you and the skunks, and apparently you had a very impressive beaver day with Mark. I don't know if that was a video or not, but I have not seen that one. But man, the number he told me, that was amazing. That was amazing. So thanks, Todd. I appreciate your support, buddy. You have a good night, and I'll catch you later. Yeah, James, that makes it tough. That makes it tough. But I do know people that are really, really good at trapping raccoons in 160s. It's not something that I've really, done great at. But I haven't given a fair shake either. I've only got a few 160s I've played with. Oh yeah, Gold Falcon, absolutely. It just, we were cracking jokes with each other and telling stories and talking about our families, and he's just a good person, and that was so relieving. Like I said, I've talked to him before, but this was the first time I really, you know, he knew who I was. Otherwise, I was just a customer he'd meet at a convention or something like that. I will, Anthony. Probably after this live or tomorrow, I'll check it out. Yeah, I get it, AKW. I get it. Yeah, it's tough. It's a very, very fine line to walk. Nice, Tony. Yeah. I wasn't gonna say the number, Todd, because I didn't know if you wanted to share it or not. But yeah, 60 plus beaver. I think it was a 48-hour check. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, 48-hour check. That was pretty amazing. That was pretty amazing. Yeah, if you guys have checked out 330 at all, there's a link right there. That man is an animal. When it comes to either, beaver trapping or fishing, I mean, every single fish he's ever caught ever is bigger than my biggest fish, I think. It's pretty unbelievable what he does up there. Hopefully, one of these days, I'm going to get up there. I love some fishing with them. I've got a buddy here that I work with that he goes up to Minnesota and does some fishing. He tells me all the stories about it, and it'd be so cool. It'd be so cool to go up there and fish some of the stuff he does. I haven't seen his 220 video, I guess, Anthony. Yeah, Ozark. He is an awesome snaresman. And it's so cool because he is one of the people that learned to trap. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have anybody I could talk to or walk me through things. I bought DVDs. So I'm old enough that it was before YouTube. I had to buy DVDs to learn to trap. And I can tell you right now, I bet you I have somewhere between 100 and 125 trapping DVDs. Pretty awesome. But that's how I learned to trap. And Mark's DVDs, his road lighting DVDs, running hard with the Grizz, his road lining DVD, his fish stick ones. I mean, he's got all kinds of coon trapping and coyote ones. Canines in the dirt and snow, I believe, is one. Those taught me so much, and I'd watch them repeatedly day after day, learning things every time. And it was awesome. It was awesome. Yeah, exactly, AKW. And that's the thing. You just got to be smart about it. You've got to be really smart about how you use 220s. I'm going to have to check that out, 330. I'm going to have to look at that. I guess I haven't seen that one. Yeah, exactly. Next gen. I'm pretty honored to have him in this chat. Even it's pretty cool. We've actually talked about him when you've been over here at my shop. Next gen. Talked about 330 quite a bit. Lane, how we doing? Oh, cool, Anthony. Good for you. Yeah, Tony. I get that. I get it. I was talking to Mark a little bit today, and um, talking about kind of private land trapping, and it's like I have permission from one person to trap anything, and I haven't even talked to them this year, so it's pretty far between. Yeah, AKW, that's smart. That's smart. Make sure no matter what, you're at least 200 yards away, even on private ground. Oh, that'd be cool. 330. That would be awesome. It's gonna take me a little bit to get to get comfortable out there. You can have 5 feet of ice, and I'm gonna crawl out there like it's gonna break underneath me because I am not an ice person, but I am a cold person. I work a -20, so that'd be all right. Yeah, Ruben, I get that too. I get that. The one thing I like to do if I can is, I'm subscribed to a lot of people too, and I don't get to watch them all the time. And I'll be quite honest with you right now with trapping going on and everything else. A lot of the videos that everyone's posting, I'm not gonna probably be watching until December because it's go mode all the time. Uh, but I will watch them. But I love when I see, if there's a live that pops up, I'll try to stop in for a minute and say hi. Just, to give them a little credit and then talk to them a little bit. That's probably my favorite thing about YouTube is these lives, to talk to people and everything else. Yep, exactly, Tony. Yep, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, next gen. Yeah, you're talking about him with your beaver line. Yeah, he hit 100 beaver last year, uh, and yeah, it mostly to 330. I'm not sure if Todd actually has a YouTube. There you go, Joe. You're coming down here, trap some cats. There's plenty around. A good buddy of mine just caught a bobcat today, so Yeah, exactly. 3:30. It's tough. I mean, I want to support everybody as much as I can, but on regular videos right now, it's so hard. It is so hard. Like I was out skinning and I jumped in 2 lives earlier today. Um, it was only for 5-10 minutes, but just say, hey, you're doing great. Keep it going. Yeah, Trev, it's starting off all right. I was hoping to be better than where we're at. But okay with it. Sure, if someone talks beaver trapping, I send them to your channel every time. Hey, thanks, G Trapper. I appreciate it, buddy. Yep, exactly, Ruben. Do everything we can. Yeah, Todd, it was a rebound. Yesterday was pretty pitiful, and I was pretty upset about it. It was a good rebound day today. So we've got a full moon right now, which, in my opinion, kills the raccoon run. Some people say it doesn't affect many. For me, a full moon really kills the raccoon movement. It's overcast right now, a deep overcast. So I'm expecting a really good day tomorrow. Not as good as opening day, but I would love to hit another 60 to 70 coon tomorrow because of this overcast. The full moon just kills this line. Yeah, Flint Hills, we're in the same boat. It's going to be cold. Nice, Tony. Nice, Lane. I caught one beaver today, Adventure with James. Literally, this beaver, I don't think weighs 5 pounds. It was pretty crazy, which tells me there's got to be a colony there somewhere. Yeah, next gen, you got like another 150 Kuna skins, so you better get on it, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Good luck, my man, and keep hammering them, buddy. You're doing awesome. You know, as much as you're pushing right now, and as awesome as you're doing, stop from time to time. Take a breath. Take a break. You need it. You overexert yourself too much, you're gonna get yourself sick, and you're gonna end up in trouble. And I don't want to see you do that because I've been there. I've been there several times. Um, you got to take care of yourself. I started vitamin C about a week ago. Multivitamins I don't normally do, but I have now, just to keep the body flowing. Midwest Trapper, yeah, I get it. Oh, nice, Mark. My beaver stuff is probably pretty amateur compared to someone like 330 in here. We can all learn a lot from him, that's for sure. Yeah, Flint Hills, it does. It really does. But I think, you know, he understands with what he's doing. You have to factor it in and move forward. You can't sit here and dwell on it. You can't, be upset about it. You can be frustrated, but if you sit there and dwell on it and get all upset about it, now your head is no longer in the game. I didn't film it, but I've only had 4 come up missing now that I know of. But that's part of the game. I make sure the trap is not there, and it's not just I'm missing something, and then I move past it. Then I just move right past it. Hey, thanks, Johnny. 13 pounds, James. No, the season. So I did want 100 coon opening day, which didn't work out. Um, but this is a marathon, and I've learned as I've aged a little bit that this isn't a sprint. I used to think, hey, Mark, thanks for jumping on that, buddy. Um, oh, 84% found a girl for me. My wife's in Israel, but no, that's not gonna happen. But No, just you've got to pace yourself. And that will be a lesson for next gen. That's something that no one can really help him with. He's young and ambitious and full of energy, and I love to see it. But it will be a learning curve. Just talking to him today, I like that tone in his voice that he's hurting. He is hurting. He's got 300 coon in 3 days, way better than I've ever done by far. He's doing phenomenal, and it's awesome. But you can tell he's hurting. Um, and I really hope he doesn't get sick or get hurt or anything else like that. But uh, it's a marathon. You got to pace yourself. You can't afford to get yourself sick. I'll have to send you a picture 330 of this beaver I got. It's literally with its tail. I'm gonna say 14 inches with its tail. Whoa, we're behind. $50 rat sets out. That'd be awesome. Thing snores louder than my wife. I shouldn't have said that. Can't trap you around in Illinois. Yeah. No, it doesn't, Tony. No, it doesn't. Oh yeah, Tony. Yeah. Next gen trapper. He's really hammered him. AKW. It's all right, buddy. You can't change it. You can't do anything. Just go past it, buddy. I will. I'll send you a picture of it, buddy. It's pretty crazy. Nick wants to know how many years you've been trapping 330. All right, Lane Davis, you take care, buddy. We'll catch you in the next one. Midwestern Trapper, I'd agree. Um, that's the thing. I mean, I've never met 330 yet, and I really hope I can this next year. But really phenomenal. The stuff he does is awesome. You should definitely go over there, check it out if you haven't. Travis 9 mil. That's not good, buddy. .330 started beaver trap when he was 14. I think that's about I was 13 or 14 when I caught my first raccoon. Little did my father know what I was getting in for. The first animal I ever caught was a possum, and then one coon, and then a bunch of rats. 44 in December. So you've been at this for 30 years, 330. That's awesome. I just turned 34 this last year, so I feel it though. I abused my body when I was younger, and my dad said, "You'll regret that one day." And I said, "No, I won't. I'm young. I'm 19. I'm invincible." No, he's right, and I feel it now. Yeah, exactly. Midwestern. Anthony beat 28. Yeah, yeah, James. This is probably about the size of it, actually. Arkansas Trapper, how we doing, buddy? I'm glad you're doing lives, my friend. I'm sorry I couldn't stay for longer. I was skinning some coon, but uh, I'm glad you're doing lives like that. That's awesome. Barn rats when you're 12, Ruben. That's awesome. Yee yee, how we doing, buddy? How's the weather up there? Oh yeah, Anthony, I get it. Yeah. No, Arkansas, you're doing awesome, buddy. Um, keep doing your lives. You'll learn things. You'll improve. When I first did first, I literally had my wife help me write like 15 things down to talk about if the chat went dead, and I was so nervous and scared. But now lives are my favorite. To be able to talk to everybody, see interactions between you guys, it's awesome. I love these things. You should 3:30. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. You should go live. I haven't seen a live if you've ever done one. Maybe I've missed them for some reason, but I've never got a notification for you going live. You should. Big tinies. I wouldn't say youngster, but yeah, 3:30. I'm glad you did too. But this is the benefit to these lives. I mean, there's so much interaction and talking with trappers. It's almost like, in a way, it's like a mini convention for me. You get all these people from all across the country talking. We've even had a guy from Malaysia in here and chatting about pythons and trails and stuff. It's crazy. You traveled on the river ice already? That's insane. Yeah, Arkansas. It's hard to work while you do it. That's why the only lives I've done in the shop working, my wife runs the camera and she tells me what the chat says. It's kind of like my skunk video, flush. No, no, not my skunk video. My flushing video. It really worked out well. Really, 3:30. Why am I not getting notifications for that? I need to make sure I still got the little bell ringing. Big tiny, yeah, right. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. 3:30. I mean, all these people in here are saying how much you've helped them, and I won't lie. When I hear something like that, for me, it is a very rewarding feeling. Like, it's so awesome knowing that you help somebody better themselves trapping. Um, and even if it's not like, I bring this up a lot, but the individual I had in Oklahoma, a young kid wanting to learn trapping, randomly came across my channel, and I hooked him up with his trapping association president, and they're going to run traps together. Just because I reached out and looked it up online and called him and said, "Hey, I got this young kid. Who's your closest director that can help him?" And he's like, "Well, actually, that's only a half hour from me." And it was awesome. Being able to help those two get connected and learn trapping was just phenomenal. Thanks, Anthony. I try, bud. All right, Trev. Yeah, we're not gonna be on here too much longer anyway. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, Anthony, I feel bad. I missed your phone calls earlier. Um, I was on the phone with one of them, and the other ones I was actually still running traps. Midwestern, I got to get private ground. I don't have a whole lot of private ground though. Exactly, 3:30. Keeping that tradition going. That's what we need. That's what we need. Arkansas Trapper, that doesn't matter. If you can help one person, it's a success. If you can get one person motivated to go trapping, or one kid that wants to go out and pick up a trap, this whole channel is worth it. Everything you do is worth it, because that's what we have to do. This is where our youth is. They're online. And the amount of people, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but the amount of people that have reached out to me that saw Fox and the Hound and channel somehow, and they're like, "Wow, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it was." You get something I just hate everything you do. But some people are like, man, I thought, why didn't their leg break? Because traps they don't break legs most of the time. I mean, it's not, but oh, I thought it was supposed to like cut the leg off. And I'm like, you guys are just so misinformed. Please look it up. Look at your trapping, your state's trapping association, talk to people. And they may never become trappers ever, but they understand why we do it and how to do it and how to do it ethically. And that right there is the biggest win that we can have. If I show 100 people how and why I trap, 99 of them will never be trappers. One might, but now those 100 people understand and know why we do it. And that is the win, guys. I'm not saying we don't need trappers, but what we need is understanding of what we do. That is the bigger battle here. Bubbit, I just don't have the private ground to do it. I do have a few snares out there that I'm hoping will produce. Good, Nick. That's awesome. Yeah, I get that, Arkansas. Ozark Trapper, I do have a good otter spot that I'm waiting for. It's going to be probably another 4 to 5 days before I get there, but I'm looking forward to it. Nice, nice. I'm not wearing long. Well, it's chilly. I actually wore my hoodie all day today, which got up to 50 degrees, but I was about ready to rip that sucker off. I should have just cut the sleeves off. But actually, no, here in the house now, since the family's gone, my wife and boy are in Israel right now. Probably just got there. My daughter's at the in-laws. I was able to turn the heat off, so we can keep this house right at about 55 degrees. It's going to be awesome. Mark hit the nail on the head. Learn from everybody and modify it to fit your line. That's what we all need to do. Yeah, no, at about 55, 60 degrees, I'll wear sleeves. This is just the shirt I had on today. I literally just took my hoodie off, came in here. I need a shower. I can feel the fleas crawling on me from the raccoons I skinned. Probably should have showered right away, but it is what it is. You're not going to see this shaved off, by the way, ever. So don't get that idea. Big Tinies, thanks for stopping in, buddy. I always keep it real here. The good, the bad, and the ugly, man. That's what we do. Tony, I'm using the GoPro Hero 8. Hero Black 8. Works really good for me. And I'm not a guy that's going to change that. I'm not going to upgrade it really. If I need another one, I'm just going to get a backup of the same one. Man, that dog snores. Long ways between now and my goal, but we're pushing, and this line's only going to get better. I think it gets a little cooler. The full moon disappears, get some overcast nights. I'm in coon country, like coon capital of the world. That's why I'm able to do the numbers that I am. There's just so many of these things here. Absolutely, James. Absolutely, my friend. 100%. 100%. You can learn so much, Tony, from that snow. I'm telling you. Yeah, Steve, I'll tell you what, this last year I've really focused on educating and the big picture of trapping. I don't know if that's interesting or just some things that have brought it to my attention, but there's way more than just my trapping season here that's going on. Um, this is me doing every attempt I can at promoting trapping. This is me I'm looking at hosting 5 trapping education classes across the state this next year at 5 of the bigger populated areas all across the state. Doing everything in my power to make sure that we are able to keep trapping. Um, we can't die out. Fortunately, we are, but we've got to change something. Oh yeah, Ruben, 100%. I would agree with that. Coon Creek has some phenomenal footage over there, especially his fur handling videos. They are top notch, 100%. Um, very, very awesome. Uh, I would definitely recommend that, especially his fur handling. Yeah, Arkansas Trapper. Mine do the same. Um, but for me and my style of trapping, I turn it on, I run it for 2 minutes, I turn it off. I have yet to ever have to use a second battery. And I can hold, I don't know, 35, 40 minutes on that first battery. Fresh layer of snow. I get it. He can read a lot. He can read a lot. So anyway, guys, we're gonna have to cut this short. I wasn't gonna go long. Gonna go out, finish some things up in the shop, and then get to bed because sleep is important. Um, I got to take care of myself more than anything, especially as I get older. I can't run and gun quite like next gen can, but I have lost 10, no, 11 pounds now since pre-staking. So definitely a little physical gain to this. Oh, there you go, James. Nice, Ruben. 3:30. I appreciate you stopping in, man. I really do. Means a lot having a top notch trapper and YouTuber in here like you to you know talk about things and share your knowledge and we all appreciate it. Every one of us does. So you guys all take care. Everybody stay safe out there. Trapping seasons are opening across the country. Everybody be careful. Regardless of what your laws and regulations are, use your head. Just because something might be legal, it might not be ethical. So keep that in mind, especially here in Iowa. 220s are legal on land, 200 yards away from houses. I see a lot of people sitting at 210 yards away, and they know damn well they have that house down there has a lab that likes to run a half mile each way. Just because it's legal, it might not be ethical. So use your head, guys. Um, so we're gonna go finish some stuff up, get some good sleep, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to a really good day. So thank all you guys for your support. It's been fun, and good luck, guys. Keep driving.